Right now it is December 1st, 2020, and we're going to go up this mountain road that goes up these big mountains. We're entering the Catskill Park. That's like 1 million acres of state park, and we're going to go up that big mountain on this trail. It's called the Rip Van Winkle Trail, and it goes right along these mountains, and then eventually just starts climbing, and they climb forever. It's very thin, very narrow roads. They just kind of like redid it over a couple of years ago because the whole road was collapsing off this side of the mountain. And this is in the Catskill Mountains, about, I guess, 3 hours north of New York City. And we're climbing on this road. You can tell it's been redone over, but you know, if you look down on the side, it's just cliffs. Pretty cool. Definitely cool. I'm driving, so obviously I can't get the best photography. But a lot of waterfalls you can see over here, just coming out of the mountains. More waterfalls on the side of the mountains. It's amazing that fresh water is way up there coming out of springs. Like, what's that all about? You can see the water rushing down there, I think. I mean, it's rushing down there, but I don't know if you can see it in this video. And anyhow, I've been coming up to this area since I was born. Dad, Mom always had a summer home up in the Catskill Mountains. And we went on this road for a lot of years. You know, the average speed is about 20 if you're lucky. Just twisty as the mountains. There's a lot of streams and waterfalls over there. Boy, it's really rushing. Must have had a lot of rain here. Erosion side the mountains. What's amazing is I thought all these mountains had just rocks in them, but obviously there's a lot of topsoil also. I got rushing over here. Water. This is all new. These walls, retaining walls, are new. And in the summertime, wherever you can park on the side of the road here, there's just like hundreds of people who a lot of hiking trails here. There's a lot of hiking trails all over New York, but in this area, up and down these mountains, and the kids, a lot of kids come up here, and they hang out. I don't know where they're coming from, but they're coming here. And they park wherever they can and go walk down by the water and swim in the rapids and stuff. But as you can see, we're just climbing. Climb until we get to the top of those mountains. And I'm going to let this video go. We're at almost 4 minutes. Here's some more water running right over the wall. And of course, way down there is just valleys. And why somebody ever thought about making this path 100 years ago or 150 years ago is beyond me. You can even see some houses, maybe, in the video, I'm not sure, way up in the mountain. Don't even know how to get to those houses. Certainly not from this trail here. Yeah, this was a little, years ago we came up here, and it was just a little thin road. That was almost, there's somebody who's going to do some hiking or maybe canoeing in the rapids. Yeah, it was pretty bad. You went on here, you were like, oh man, no, I don't even think, if I remember correctly, it wasn't even guardrails. So you could just fall down into the valley. kind of when I visited friends out in California, and you're on US 1 along the Pacific, up in the Sausalito, Mill Valley area. You can see they did some retaining walls. Right over here is tremendous waterfalls. Really beautiful. If I remember, if there's no cars behind me, I'll stop for a second. Yep, there it is. Mind you, all that water is rushing from springs on the top of these high mountains. It's just so much pressure. And that's always amazing to me, like I said before, that you could have water on the top of these rock mountains pouring out of these springs. It's a nice valley over there. And you have some hikers here. It's December, so you know the hikers aren't really out here. Plus it's also a Tuesday. People are working or back in school or whatever. And we are about to get out of this trail, they call it. Like again, the Rip Van Winkle Trail. Probably 3-4 miles long. I don't know how those people get up to those houses over there. They're on the side of the cliffs. Must be a road somehow. A lot of rocks. Funny, about a couple days ago, my brother was coming up here for the hunting season, and he was actually, it's Saturday night, maybe 10 o'clock at night, and he was riding and just got to the top of this trail. It's a road, but we call it a trail. And a deer jumped out in front of him, 30 feet in front of him, and it straightens out up here. He was doing about 55, he said, and he destroyed the deer, obviously, and it destroyed his truck, totaled his truck out completely. So we had to call up some family who were also up hunting to come pick him up, because he couldn't obviously ride his truck. It was totaled. Yeah, wow, there's a lot of houses up there. My ears are popping like crazy because we probably just drove up about 1,500 feet height-wise. And at the top of this mountain is a big ski center in New York called Hunter Mountain. A lot of New York City, Brooklyn people come up here to ski. So it was a really, really big time ski center once. They had big, it was actually on the international ski circuit. That's how big this place was. But they had the German festivals, and they had different festivals. But after a while, you know, I don't know if different owners or whatever. Right now, I think it's kind of really shoddy. And it's not on the ski pro circuit anymore, the international circuit. That's over. It's a little country town, like nothing town. And there's paths all over the place here, hiking paths. So Hunter is still extremely popular. Thousands and thousands of people in season go there. Hundreds of thousands of people, but it's really getting kind of run down. They need to put some money back into the place. And I had a ski house about 15 miles from here, close to Wyndham Ski Center, which is really chic. A lot of wealthy people go there. And their ski center is just spectacular. And they have hundreds of millions of dollars of beautiful homes up the mountains. You don't see that too much in Hunter anymore. But Wyndham Ski Center and the very wealthy who put these multi-million-dollar homes like by the hundreds. It's pretty spectacular. All kinds of condos overlooking the mountain are selling well over $1 million per condo. There's a lot of money there. And like I said, Hunter's kind of deteriorating. All right, I'm at almost 10 minutes. I'm clocking out of here. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Stay safe.